What is going on, everyone? Today in this video, we're going to talk about how you guys can adjust your recoil values with some of our top scripts like the Fox version 1 and the Panda Aim version 7. Again, this is going to be a full recoil setup guide, and you guys can see all I'm going to do is hold L2, press up or down on the D-pad, and that's how you adjust the vertical value, right? And again, that's going to be on the Fox script. For the Panda Aim version 7, if you haven't seen the full setup video, make sure you guys go ahead and check that out. But for this one, let's say you just had it on automatic, same way, right? You can use up or down on the D-pad to increase or decrease your vertical values, right? But first, let's talk about how you guys are going to download these scripts. Again, for all of our Podia members, you guys can simply go ahead and log into your page. All you have to do to sign up for that is click on the first link in the description. It's going to bring you guys over onto our Podia page. You can get any one of the tiers. Once you have, just click on the products tab. And then all you have to do to download the script is click on the extreme script section, right? This is where all of our scripts are going to be. And once you see them, you guys can just right click and download them on. Also, I will leave this free scripts tier for the first hour this video is live. You guys can join that tier. I'll leave these scripts that I'm talking about today right now in that tier, right? Now, let's go ahead and talk about how you're going to adjust your recoil values, right? So first, let's go ahead and utilize our brand new script, the Fox version 1. For this script, when you press L2 in options and you're inside of the menu, there won't be an option for you to adjust the recoil directly here, all right? Everything you do will be just simply done by holding your aim button. So for me, it's going to be L2. And then up or down on the D-pad is going to increase or decrease your vertical values, right? Now, when you're in game, what does it mean when you decrease your vertical value? Or what does it mean when you increase, right? So to go ahead and demonstrate this, what I'm going to do is go ahead and bring up like a whiteboard over here. And let me go ahead and get our Zen cam back in the corner, right? So let's say this is your wall, right, that you're shooting at. I'm going to go ahead and just put a little square. This is the wall you guys are shooting at. I'm going to go ahead and grab a highlighter over here from the side. And let's say you're shooting at the wall and your gun starts here, but it keeps shooting up to the sky like this, right? Let's just assume this is where your pattern's going, just straight up in the sky all over the place, right? When you press L2 in options, again, you won't be able to adjust the value directly inside of the script here. What you have to do is just simply hold L2, or if you're playing on Xbox, it would be hold LT. And anytime your weapons shoot up to the sky, let me go ahead and make myself bigger so you guys can see me. Anytime your gun shoots straight to the sky, you hold L2 right here and you press up on the D-pad, okay? What I mean by this is you increase your vertical value, right? So again, if your guns are shooting up, just like you guys can see in this example, I know you guys want the best plug-and-play scripts for your Cronus and that are always updated. Well, worry no more, we got you guys covered. Go ahead and click on the first link in the description, and that's going to bring you guys over onto our Podia page. Once you're here, I do indeed leave my personal phone number, so if you guys have any questions, shoot me a message. But let me go ahead and break down each one of these tiers. Yes, they are monthly membership, and the reason is we update all the scripts on the first of every single month, as well as add a brand new script, all right? So the first tier is going to be $30 a month, the Ultimate Aim Assist tier. This gives you guys access to all the scripts inside of here, as well as the aim assist values that go along with it, right? So here's look at all the scripts. And again, we update all these once a month. And then we also have the Ultimate Aim Assist here. Again, these are going to be the aim assist values that go along with all the scripts inside of here, right? Then we got the Extreme Scripts here. Again, gives you guys access to all the scripts. Finally, the Custom Scripts tier, right? This is where we use your exact in-game settings, make you a custom script so you don't have to adjust anything. And again, if you get a higher tier membership like the 60, you'll get everything else below it as well, right? And then finally, the Legendary tier. This is where we get on a one-on-one call. Make sure your Cronus is set up correctly. So if you're new, highly recommend you sign up for that tier. And this is the only one-time payment per year, the Panda Elite. This gives you guys access to everything inside of here for a once-a-year price. I know a lot of people love that, so that's on there. Also, I know a lot of you guys are like, Panda, can we just buy all the scripts for a one-time purchase? Yes, you can now. This is going to be the second link in the description, and that's going to be the Sell-Fi at the $75 tier. Yes, all these scripts are indeed updated, just like all the Extreme Scripts tab, all right? And then we finally got the $10 a month here. If you want to test out some of the older scripts, you guys can do that there, man. But a huge shout out to all the members on the Podia. Appreciate every single one of you guys, and I'll see you guys inside of the membership. All right, they're just going straight to the sky, well over the wall. You hold L2 and press up on the D-pad, right? What that's going to do is going to bring your gun down, right? So now when you go ahead and shoot again, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of all this and draw it again, just so you guys can see. Let's go ahead and delete that. Let's go ahead and grab it again. Let's go to draw. There we go, right? So once you increase that vertical value and you go ahead and shoot your gun now most of the patterns might be here, right? It's not shooting over the wall or anything like that. That's how you go ahead and adjust the vertical, right? So if it shoots up, you increase the value. Now, what do you do if your guns are just shooting down to the ground, right? Let's say you're shooting and they're just shooting literally straight to the ground. To do that, you hold L2 and simply press down on the D-pad, right? So each time you press down, it's going to decrease the vertical value, and that's how you adjust that for the Fox version 1, right? And again, it's going to be the same across all of your scripts. So if I switch over to the Panda Aim version 7 right here, same thing. To enter the script, this one, L2 and options, right? Very simple. Go down to where it says anti-recoil, go ahead and press X. And again, sometimes you do have to adjust the vertical value here, right? Same premise. If you're in game and the guns are shooting to the sky just like this, right? Over the wall, just straight up in the air, you're going to come in and increase this vertical value, right? Again, sometimes you have to increase it quite a bit inside of the script. You might have to go above like 80, 60%. That's perfectly fine, right? Now, if you're in the game, let's go ahead and get rid of this thing over here. And it shoots down to the ground, right? So let's go ahead and delete this. Bang. I'm going to go ahead and draw it one more time so we can see. Again, this is our recoil wall right here, right? Let's say this is our center line right here. I'll just go ahead and draw the center line, right? And most of your shots are going downwards, right? They're just shooting to the ground or something along those lines, right? To go ahead and adjust for that, what you do is, again, you can just hold for this script, you hold L2 and hold down the share button, and it'll quickly bring you to the vertical value, right? So once you're in here, again, decrease the vertical value, all right? And again, inside of the Panda Aim version 7, it does indeed go negative, right? So you can see if you press down on the D-pad, it goes negative. So you just put a negative value. Again, if it shoots down, you want to decrease the vertical value, guys, all right? And again, that's going to be across all of the scripts. Any script you use, doesn't matter. You can use all of our free ones right over here, like I showed you guys from our Podia. Same thing when it comes to adjusting, all right? So that's how simple it is to adjust your recoil values. Hopefully this helps you guys out. I know a lot of you guys struggle to control that. But again, get it to a point where it's pretty steady and you're good to go.